Welcome to Unlimited Migration, your go-to channel for all things related to global citizenship and migration. Whether you're looking to expand your horizons, explore new cultures, or simply find a new place to call home, we've got you covered. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of global explorers today. What's up, everyone? Ever dreamed of living abroad, experiencing a new culture, or just having more options? Well, becoming a citizen of another country could be your ticket to a world of opportunities. Now I know what you're thinking. Getting citizenship sounds complicated and expensive. And you'd be right, it's not always easy. But listen, it might be more attainable than you think. There are tons of different paths to citizenship. And in this video, I'm breaking them all down so you can find the one that works best for you. We're talking everything from citizenship by birth and descent to options like investment and marriage. Plus, I'll give you the inside scoop on how long each process takes so you can set realistic expectations. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be well on your way to unlocking a world of possibilities. Let's start with the most straightforward path, being born into it. You hear about it all the time, right? Born in the United States, you're a US citizen. This is called jus soli, or right of the soil. And it's the law in quite a few countries, including Canada and most of South America. It basically means citizenship is your birthright, no matter your parents' nationality. Now, jus soli isn't as common as it used to be. Many countries have phased it out, but it's still a major factor in immigration policies around the globe. The United States and Canada, for example, are huge destinations for people looking to secure a future for their kids, and citizenship by birth plays a big part in that. Countries like Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico also offer citizenship by birth, making them attractive options for many families. But here's the thing. Even if you weren't born in a country that grants automatic citizenship, don't worry. There are still plenty of other options like we'll discuss in the next chapter. Countries where citizenship by birth has not been phased out yet include the United States, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Alright, so maybe you weren't born in your dream country, but what about your parents or grandparents? This is where jus sanguinis comes in, aka the right of blood. Basically, if you can prove you're descended from a citizen of a particular country, you might be eligible for citizenship yourself, even if you were born on the other side of the world. Now each country has its own rules about how far back this lineage can go. Some countries might require your parents to be citizens, while others may go back generations. Italy, for example, is famous for its generous jus sanguinis laws, allowing people to claim citizenship even if their Italian ancestors emigrated centuries ago. But before you go digging through your family tree, remember, it's not always as simple as finding an old birth certificate. You might need official documents, translations, and even DNA tests to prove your connection. But hey, for some, it's totally worth the effort to reconnect with their heritage and potentially unlock a whole new life abroad. Now let's get into the most common path to citizenship naturalization. This one's all about putting down roots and showing a country you're serious about becoming one of their own. It usually involves living in the country legally for a certain number of years, learning the language, understanding the culture, and generally being a stand-up resident. Think of it like a long-term relationship. You wouldn't propose on the first date, right? You get to know each other, build trust, and eventually, if it feels right, you take the plunge. Naturalization is kind of like that. You're showing a country you're committed, and in return, they might just hand you the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. Now, the specific requirements for naturalization vary widely. Some countries might require you to pass a citizenship test or even renounce your current citizenship. It can be a lengthy and sometimes complex process, but for many, it's the most achievable path to starting a new life abroad. Alright, let's talk about the Golden Visa route citizenship by investment. Now this option is definitely on the pricier side, but it's the fastest way to get that second passport. We're talking about countries like Malta, Cyprus, and various Caribbean islands that are willing to grant you citizenship in exchange for a hefty investment in their economies. Think real estate, government bonds, or even starting a business. It's like cutting to the front of the line. But instead of waiting, you're paying a premium for the privilege. Now, the investment amounts vary, but we're usually talking hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. So this path is really for high net worth individuals looking for a plan B, maybe to diversify their assets, reduce their tax burden, or simply have more freedom to travel the world. But hey, if you've got the cash to spare, it's definitely an option worth considering. And finally, we have the path less traveled by, but often talked about, citizenship by marriage. Now, before you go swiping right on every dating app in hopes of a passport, let's be clear, this is not a shortcut, and it comes with its own set of challenges. Marrying a citizen of another country doesn't automatically grant you citizenship. In most cases, you'll need to prove that your marriage is legitimate, live in the country for a certain period, and meet other requirements like language proficiency or financial stability. It's about building a life together, not just ticking a box on a form. Now, the rules and timelines for citizenship through marriage differ from country to country. Some countries are stricter than others, and they're cracking down on fraudulent marriages. So, if this is the path you're considering, make sure you consult with an immigration lawyer to ensure you're following the rules and doing things the right way. So there you have it. Those are the most common paths to becoming a citizen of another country. Whether you're looking for better opportunities, a safer environment, or just a change of pace, there's a path out there for you. Remember, getting citizenship is a big decision, and it's not something to rush into. Do your research, weigh your options, and don't be afraid to seek professional advice if you need it. The world is waiting, so start exploring your options today. Now that you've learned about the various paths to citizenship, let's delve into an important question. How many citizenships can an individual hold? The concept of dual and multiple citizenships varies from country to country. Some nations allow their citizens to hold more than one nationality, while others do not. Dual citizenship means you are legally recognized as a citizen of two countries, whereas multiple citizenships involve being a citizen of more than two countries. There are several benefits to holding dual or multiple citizenships. It can offer broader travel opportunities, access to social services in multiple countries, and the ability to live and work in different parts of the world without the need for visas. However, it's important to be aware of the legal implications. For instance, tax obligations, military service requirements, and legal responsibilities can become more complex when you hold multiple nationalities. Moreover, some countries may require you to renounce your original citizenship when acquiring a new one, and others might not recognize dual citizenship at all. This is why it's crucial to understand the laws of each country involved and seek professional advice if necessary. Holding multiple citizenships can be a rewarding experience, opening doors to new opportunities and enriching your life in countless ways. But as always, thorough research and careful planning are key. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or need further information, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might find it useful. See you in the next video.